got here after having an epidural for a week in Beaumont and having lidocaine drip and fentanyl drip in Houston, and really we needed something that wasn't with drugs and that would help me get better. So we decided we'd just come and try it, and after the first day I was feeling much better, and each day got increasingly a lot better, and now day 15 I have no pain and I'm ready to go home.
Go back to school.
Right.
I fractured it about 10 years ago, and I've had about 12, 13 surgeries, numerous blocks, everything they could think of as far as pain medication, and nothing worked. And I found you on the internet, and I came here in a wheelchair, walked in with the cane, and about the third day I left the cane at home.
I remember that. Your sister was after you.
You put the orthotics in, and that's the best I've felt in 10 years.
Oh,
and then the swelling was really, really bad.
Yeah, and swelling was bad when you came, and the swelling is gone.
And you couldn't even touch my foot, and now I can take a towel and dry it.
That's right. One of the days you came back and said.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I had to have my foot on a pillow all the time.
Right.
I've gotten rid of the pillow. It's underneath the blankets all the time, and it's like I'm normal. Like
a normal foot.
Yeah, I'm standing up taking showers.
Hey.
For I don't know how many years I used a shower chair.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I'm tickled for you.
I came to Dr. Rhodes 5 days ago after being in the hospital for a week with STS in my right arm. I was on various medications like morphine and Dilaudid and other things for pain, and they did not work. I also had 2 nerve blocks, which didn't work. I came here by referral from one of his previous patients who he had helped. I think Lindsay was her name. Mm-hmm. And I came on Sunday feeling pretty lousy, still hurting. By Monday, I was feeling much better. I had no pain at all in my right arm. And I was off the medication.
That was the injured arm.
That was the injured arm. The pain moved to the left arm, which is where I had all of the IVs and the medication going for a week. And now at day 5, I'm back to studying. I'm up, wearing makeup again, actually caring about, things that I used to not care about, like dressing well and things like that, because I was too tired and I hurt all the time. So I'm doing better, and every day is better and better.
Well, sir, as a physician, I've always been somewhat viewed alternative methods of treatment with somewhat of a jaundiced eye. However, when I saw Crystal laying up in the hospital bed with a discolored, swollen right arm and receiving intravenous narcotics every 2 hours, along with other sedation and medications, and not responding after having 2 stellate ganglion blocks, I says, something, there has to be some other means of therapy,
right,
since this is not working. The neurologist that was treating her at the time suggested that this is something we could try. I was somewhat reluctant to do that because of my background as a physician and knowing that there are a lot of charlatans out there that offer alternative methods of treatment, but I was a drowning man looking for a straw. We came here within 24 hours. She was off of her narcotics. She had a smile on her face. She was much improved. I can't explain the pathophysiology of how this works, but something worked for my daughter, for which I'm very grateful. I had always been taught that unless a problem could be solved with a sharp knife or the taking of a pill or a potion, it probably wasn't treatable, but I am going to have to change my thinking a little bit.
During a high school PE class, the gym door slammed and I caught it behind my back, and it just bent my hand a little bit, and I thought...
Which hand was that?
My left arm.
Okay.
Left arm, left hand. And it wasn't extreme pain, but it was a little bit. I went home, went to sleep. The next day I was in severe pain with a black arm. I went to an orthopedic surgeon. He said we need an MRI in a month. The next day I went back to school again, and from that point on I went to 7 different physicians.
And what did they do?
The orthopedic surgeon that diagnosed me said I had STS, of which I had never heard of. I was in fantastic physical condition. We began treatment of 150 milligrams of Neurontin, 150 of Zoloft, 2,600 of Neurontin, 250 of Elavil. I've had Prozac, what's the other one? Ativan, dibenzoline. I've had 27 different kinds of medications, none of which worked. I ended up with my hand began to claw, curl up. It began to transfer to my lower back. I thought I was getting headaches from having so many blocks. At that point in August, I'd had 31 blocks. I'd had 5 stellate ganglion blocks, 11 epidural blocks. Let me see, that's 16. The rest were brachial plexus to the left side. I did not go longer than 7 days without a block. From the very first day, I had color back to my hands and to my feet and to my neck within 4 hours. I had a little bit of a flare-up, but Dr. Rhodes met me at the hospital. He has been absolutely fantastic. He has been kind. He knows people around that would help me. And I cannot say enough about Dr. Rhodes. I am on my 8th day, I believe 9th day, and I have 5 days to go. I talk, I shop, I walk. You cannot shut me up. So I'm a believer, baby.